Alright, here we are with some Street Fighter 6. We're playing my. I'm a little late, but it is what it is. Yeah, we play a Mai. I can't believe I would say that. This is so like I've played every single KOF game, almost every single Fatal Fury game. I've never played Mai once in my life. So it's funny that the first time I'm playing Mai is in a Street Fighter game. Yeah, Mai has never been a character that's interested me. I've never been into the goon bait type of characters, you know. But what I will say is that Street Fighter 6 has enlightened me to Mai's playstyle. I really enjoy the way she plays in this game. Like, I think that I would be, not saying that this is guaranteed, but I would be open to try Mai in City of the Wolves, which, by the way, is getting a beta in like a week. So you'd love to see it. Definitely going to be uploading that. It's going to be my first time playing an SNK game since Season 1 of KOF 15. Yeah, the KOF arc on this channel was a nightmare, that's for sure. KOF 15 left a really bad taste in my mouth when it comes to SNK. It really ruined how I see SNK, mainly because of just, I mean, there was like, what? I don't even remember. There was like $80 worth of DLC in the first year, yet I literally struggled to record videos for the game because it would take me 15 minutes to find a singular match sometimes. Like, KOF 15 was just a disaster in my opinion, and I understand that the game is still fun and it is apparently fixed, but I mean, the way that they shoved DLC in your face while not like paying attention to the main problem, which was that you literally can't even play the game, that just hurt my soul. And the game did get a pretty decent amount of content between all the DLC, and they even had some free characters thrown in there, and there was like a boss mode. I think I really would have loved that game if you could play it, but you really couldn't play it. So this will be my first time playing an SNK game since Season 1 of KOF 15, and I really hope that City of the Wolves is good. They're already starting to like win me back. Just number one, just by watching some gameplay, the game looks pretty fun. But KOF 15 was fun. The problem with KOF 15 was not the gameplay; it was that they just didn't care. But City of the Wolves also looks fun. Graphics-wise, it looks like their best game, and they're kind of doing away with the money hungriness that was KOF 15, because the game is not only $60, but you get the first season of DLC for free just by buying the game. And Chun-Li and Ken are in that season, so if you get 2 guest characters, I mean, I think it's going to be awesome to see how they play in an SNK game. It's been like 20 years, over 20 years since that happened, so that'll be cool. I am really looking forward to City of the Wolves, and overall, you know, Mai in Street Fighter 6 has gotten me more interested in playing Mai in general, and I'm gonna be honest, I think that Mai is more fun to play in Street Fighter 6 than Terry was. I'm just gonna say it. I think Terry was an incredibly frustrating character to play. Which sucks because, I mean, Terry's animations, his move list, everything that Terry had was literal perfection. It's just that he sucked, and it was really frustrating to play him. Now, to be honest, I've played maybe 3 hours of Mai, maybe, and I don't and I haven't watched any content creators play her, so I don't know how good she is. But from just the basic, you know, I only played her for like the first 3 days she's been out. I know not everyone has figured out how to beat her yet, but just based off of that initial impression, she's nowhere near as frustrating to use as Terry is. I don't know if they ever fixed Terry. I don't know if Terry got better. You know, I don't know if people figured out how to use him better. But, I mean, Terry was just so rough to use. I mean, he really was bad. And that's the problem with Street Fighter 6 in general, is that the game is so amazing. And then little things just keep me from playing it. I mean, Terry being so bad, it hurts. Because I was looking forward to Terry so much, and, you know, it's not the fact that he's bad, it's the fact that, you know, he's not getting fixed for a very, very long time, and you better hope that whatever they do to him in the next patch is good enough to make him, I'm not even saying he has to be top tier, I'm just saying he has to be playable. And, of course, he could be playable, he could be pretty good. I just wouldn't know because I haven't been keeping up with the game. But when he came out, he was just atrocious. That's the biggest problem with Street Fighter 6 is like, oh, well, if you don't like this character, well, that's just unfortunate. You're going to be waiting a very, very long time for any changes to be made to the game. That just sucks. That just sucks. You know, I wish that, I don't know, I wish this game had a different, like, path that it went down, because every time I play Street Fighter 6, I talk about how amazing it is, right? I talk about how it's one of the best fighting games ever made, and yet you don't see me playing. And that has nothing to do with Street Fighter 6. That has something to do with fighting games in general. I mean, I feel the same way about Tekken 8, you know? These are some of the most fun fighting games they've ever come out with, and the reason why you're not seeing me, I mean, like, you could just take a scroll down my channel. I mean, I used to daily upload for a very long time, all of these fighting games. And now, I mean, there's been times that I haven't uploaded in almost a month. And that's because, number one, I'm more busy, and number two, these games have nothing to keep you coming back. The only reason for, you know, that these games give you to come back is just by playing them, just to get better. But there's no content being added to these games. There's no balance changes being made. And it's not a Street Fighter problem, it's just a fighting game problem in general. And you could say, sure, Mortal Kombat doesn't have that problem, but see, there's the difference, right? Because even though I love Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, I don't really play them that much. But they're always going to be on the channel, right? You're going to see them be uploaded on the channel. But you don't see Mortal Kombat 1 upload on the channel. And there's a very intricate detail between Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8 compared to Mortal Kombat 1. And that intricate detail is that Mortal Kombat 1 sucks really bad. So that's the difference. Street Fighter 6 doesn't suck at all, and Tekken 8 doesn't suck at all. It's just that, I mean, Tekken 8 has had more balance updates than Street Fighter 6. But, I mean, content-wise, both games are just moving at a very slow pace. And now it's like, oh, what do I have to look forward to in Street Fighter 6? Elena. Oh. Yippee. One of the most awkward characters to play in thirdstrike, and I never even played her in Street Fighter 4, so, like, I'm not really looking forward to her. Am I gonna play her? Yeah, obviously, but it's like, man, fighting games are just in a rough spot for me, like, content creation-wise. It's like, it's hard to keep grinding this stuff out, because, like, I mean, viewership, no one's really gonna watch stuff unless it's new content. And it's hard for me to keep playing because I'm busy and there's nothing for me to, like, there's no reason for me to play the game. There's no costumes coming out in any of these games, really. There's no characters coming out in any of these games. it's just very slow. And yeah, because of that, it's just only natural that my channel has slowed down as well in terms of uploading stuff, especially fighting game stuff. But we're looking forward to City of the Wolves. That's the first new fighting game we've gotten in over a year. The last fighting game that released was Tekken 8 last January, and I mean, yeah, my channel, I grinded that like crazy for probably like a month, maybe 2. And I'm hoping that the same thing happens with City of the Wolves, but if it's anything like KOF 15, then I'm just going to say it right now, I'm not going to be uploading it that much. But if it's an actual, like, I can play the game, everything's working, like, yeah, expect a decent amount of City of the Wolves videos, mainly because I actually want to play the game. And that's the main driving factor for my content creation, is that I actually want to play the games that I upload. And it's not that I don't want to play Street Fighter 6, it's just that there's nothing being added to the game to keep me playing. And best believe, when something gets added to the game, like a new character, like Mai, I will play the game. Even if Mai is someone I don't care about in the slightest, you know? So, yeah. Wow, I went off topic there, but, you know, I feel like every time I make a Street Fighter video, I gotta talk about why I don't upload the really any fighting game videos anymore. And it's not because of Street Fighter, it's because of a fighting game problem in general, which is just everything is so slow nowadays in terms of content. But, to be fair, at least the content we do get is very high quality. You know, Mai and Terry, I would argue Mai and Terry are the, like, most detailed guest characters in a video game ever. I can't really think of characters that have been done more justice than Mai and Terry have in these games, especially Terry. Yeah, I think the amount of work that goes into this content is amazing. It's just that it's such a low quantity that we get. And same with Tekken 8. I think the characters they add to Tekken 8 are very high quality. Even Clive from Final Fantasy was very high quality. Overall, I still love this game, although, don't get me wrong, grinding ranked matches is definitely a bit of a, it's gonna change the way you feel internally. You know, it's gonna touch your soul a little bit playing ranked matches in this game, but still a good game. Just not a lot of content, you know, and unfortunately for a small channel like me, it's hard to like upload just ranked matches, you know. There's a million people uploading ranked matches. Why would you go to my channel to watch ranked matches? So I only really make content when there is new stuff being added, like a new character. Overall, I don't know why this video turned into me yapping about that, but I guess it's just something I've been feeling lately. Because, I mean, if you look at my channel, like the previous years, and then you compare it to this year, I mean, I'm barely uploading. But I do want to make it clear, I do barely upload, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to upload. I'm always going to, whenever something comes out, I'm going to be like, I'm going to upload it immediately. You know, when Mai came out, I uploaded her combo trials immediately. Same one with Terry came out. Whenever something comes out in a fighting game, I upload it immediately, if I'm going to play it. Same thing is going to happen with the City of the Wolves beta. It's going to get uploaded immediately as soon as that beta comes out. Unless it comes out at like 3 AM when I'm asleep. I actually don't know when that beta comes out. But when it comes out, it's going to get uploaded immediately. Sometimes I upload short videos. But there's always going to be content coming. And Monster Hunter Wilds is the next game that I'm looking forward to. Comes out in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I do have a beta, a Monster Hunter Wilds beta video cooking right now. So, yeah. That's about all. You know, like, sub. Content's always going to keep coming. It's just, you know, it's been a little inconsistent because it's hard to find stuff to upload. At least fighting game wise. If I, you know, stopped uploading fighting games and uploaded like anything, which I've kind of been doing, but I mean, I'm always going to be primarily focused on fighting games, then yeah, I would have a lot more to upload. But since I'm primarily focused on fighting games, even though I do upload other stuff, You know, it's hard to be consistent, especially daily. Daily is like near impossible with the amount of content we get nowadays. There's no like sub, and yeah, I'm just gonna let the rest of the match play out, see what placement I get, and you know, stay tuned for City of the Builder next week, and there's some Monster Hunter stuff coming. If you're interested in that, I will be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm gonna have a review out when that comes out. Yeah, peace.